Good morning, students. How are you? This is D. Singaraya, PGT in Mathematics, AP Balayogi Gurukulam for Boys, Rudravaram, Krishna District. Students, so far you have learnt about your first chapter in Maths, that is real numbers. Today I am going to introduce an important chapter for your class, that is second chapter, that is polynomials and factorization. Chapter 2, polynomials and factorization. This chapter is very useful for your next year SSC public examinations. So all of you follow carefully and prepare notes very neatly. In the previous classes, that is in 7th and 8th classes, you have studied about algebraic expressions in variable x and addition, subtraction of algebraic expressions, etc. we are studied. Now, by one pictorial example, we have to recollect the concept of algebraic expressions. Pictorial means in the form of a picture, that is a picture, by studying a picture, and then we have to run your class. Okay, this is the picture. All of you see this picture carefully. What is it? Yes, it is a garden. See here, there are 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. Each row has 6 plants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, etc. in the garden. Isn't it? Okay. How many plants are there in total? How many plants? Okay. Yes, 36. From this example, we conclude that in the figure, if there are x plants planted in x rows, then how many plants will be there in the garden? See carefully, observe the garden. It is a square shaped garden. Obviously, it is x square. Why? Because the garden is in the shape of a square shaped garden. We know well x square is the area of a square. Yes. This is the best example for an algebraic expression. Area of this square is equal to x square. It is very best example for algebraic expression. Okay? Yes, this is a garden, square shaped garden. Okay, thank you. That means anything or everything which we speak is a kind of expression. Just expression in general, what is expression? Just in general, expression meaning is anything or everything which we speak is a kind of an expression. Say for example, I like horse riding. I like horse riding. It is an expression in general. Whereas in maths, if I speak some 2x, it is an expression. 6x plus 18, some 99, y plus 200, all these are mathematical expressions. Now, what is a polynomial? Simply, every expression is a polynomial. Every expression is a polynomial. But in mathematics, there is a definition for polynomial by including all these knowledge. Polynomial. An algebraic expression in which the variables involved have only non-negative integral powers is called a polynomial. This is the exact definition of polynomial. Polynomial, an algebraic expression in which the variables involved have only non-negative integral powers. Non-negative integral powers is called a polynomial. The term non-negative integral powers is very important in this polynomials concept. Okay. Now we move to think, discuss and write. Think, discuss and write. In this, some problems are there. Those are: which of the following, firstly I am writing, following expressions, which of the following expressions are polynomials? Which are not? Give reasons also. Problem 1, that is 4x square given 4x square plus 5x minus 2. Solution, it is a polynomial. Why? Because the power of the variable is an integer. That is why non-negative integral power meaning is 2 is here, therefore this is a polynomial. And second one, third one, 5. It is also polynomial, but it is a constant polynomial. It is a constant polynomial. Why? Because only constant is given, that's why it is a constant polynomial. Next, fourth one, 2x square plus 3 by x minus 5. It is not a polynomial. Why? Because x is in denominator. Here, see here, 3 by x. X is in denominator. The variable x is in denominator. And fifth one, root 3 x square plus 5y. It is a polynomial. Root only for 3, not for variable. That's why it is a polynomial. And one more example, root x. It is not a polynomial. Why? Because x is in the root symbol. So this is think, discuss and about this right. Now we move to polynomials in one variable. Polynomials in one variable. We know one familiar formula, that is perimeter of the square of a square. What is it? That is equal to P, that is equal to 4S, 4 into side. First we learned about the area of the square. Now perimeter of the square. This is the square diagram, square. Okay, S is the side of the square, 4 sides are equal. Here in the formula, 4 is a constant and S is variable. P is equal to in 4, P is equal to 4S, 4 is constant and S is a variable. By observing the following table, now we have to write one table to study this. That is, draw some table like this. Side of square, that is S. Perimeter of a square, 4S, P is equal to 4S. If we take 4 centimeters is the side of this one square, then what is perimeter? P is equal to actually 4 into S, that is equal to 4 into 4 cm, that equals to 16 cm. Whereas side is 5 centimeters, then P is equal to again 4 into S, that is equal to 4 into 5 centimeters, that is equal to 20 centimeters. Like that, if side is 10 centimeters, P is equal to 4S is equal to 4 into 10 centimeters, that is equal to 40 centimeters. Just observe this tabular form. Here, by observing here, the value of the constant 4 is constant, remains the same. There is no change in the constant value, that is 4, throughout the situation. But of S variable, S is variable, keep changing. It is always changing. 4 centimeters to 5 centimeters and then 10 centimeters, etc. Whereas 4 is constant, it cannot change. Okay. Generally, we denote constants by generally by B, C, A, B, C, etc. letters, and variables X, Y, Z, and so on. Now, one example for polynomial in one variable. Some x square is a polynomial in one variable. Another example, x square plus 2x plus 1, etc. 5x square plus 11y plus 16, like this. All these are examples for polynomials in one variable. 11x, one variable, x is variable here, either x or y. If you want to write this polynomial in y variable, that is 5y square plus 11y plus 16. That means throughout the polynomial only one variable exists. Okay. Now do these problems. Write two polynomials with variable x. He asked two polynomials with variable x. This is open-ended question. Different students may write different answers. In X, give two polynomials. That means we have to give two polynomials in variable X. That is, for example, 8x square plus 19x minus 6. This is one example. And second one, 2x square minus 2x plus 11, or some 22x square, 12x, whatever it may be, the coefficients. That form is this polynomial in one variable, that is x. And another question given, write three polynomials with variable y. Write three polynomials with variable y. In the place x, we have to write y, or give another examples. That is solution. That is, write three polynomials with variable y. Those are 25y square plus 216y plus 10. This is one polynomial in variable y, with variable y. Okay, this is one example, one answer. And second one is some other 18y square plus 15y plus 20. And also third one, some 20y cube plus 19y square plus 8y plus 100, like this. These three are the polynomials with variable y. That is the solution for this problem. Now, is the polynomial given on one more problem? Is the polynomial 2x square plus 3xy plus 5y square in one variable? Is the polynomial 2x square plus 3xy plus 5y square is in one variable? In one variable. Here x is one variable and y is another variable. So no. Solution is no. Answer is no. It is in two variables, x and y. Here this is x variable, this is y variable, here also y variable. That's why it is not a polynomial in one variable. It is polynomial in two variables. It is another model. Now we move to degree of the polynomial. Next concept is degree of the polynomial. Degree of a polynomial is simply degree of a polynomial is the largest degree of its variable term. It's a variable term. Example, find the degree of the polynomials 1, 3x square plus 3x plus 5, and second one is 3x square y cube. It is polynomial in two variables x and y, plus 4xy plus 7. Solution for first one. We know that the degree of a polynomial is the highest degree of its variable term. This is variable. Highest degree, that is means power, highest power, highest, that is highest power, that is degree of this whole polynomial. Here a variable is x, its highest power is 2. Therefore, degree is, what is the degree? Yes, degree is 2. Whereas second one, it is the polynomial in two variables, and also highest power by adding the powers of two variables. Here 1 plus 1 2, here 2 plus 3 5. Therefore, what is the degree? Yes, degree is 2 plus 3, that is equal to 5. Okay. Now one note we have to write and learn. Since the constant contains, if polynomial is given in the form of constant, afterwards we have to learn the differences between classification of polynomials basing on degree. Now, since one note is here, the constant contains no variables, therefore degree of constant is zero. Example, what is the degree of some constant 5, some number 5 solution? Why? Because here there is no variable here, that's why degree is 0. That is the importance of this note. Now we move to general form of polynomial. General form of polynomial. Now from the above, all these information, we conclude that the general form of polynomial is it is applicable for all, that is an x power n plus an minus 1 x power n minus 1 plus an minus 2 x power n minus 2 plus etc. plus a1x plus a0. It is very easy to remember, that is starts from an, n. A is the coefficient, an is coefficient of first term, that is suffix n is a suffix n and x power n. This is the first term in the general form of a polynomial. This is second one, this is third one, etc. A is last but one is a1x plus a0. By substituting these values, we will get any polynomial from this, where in the general form, where a0, a1, a0, a1, a2, etc. an are an minus 2, an minus 1, an are constants. And an is not equal to 0. It must be non-zero, that means. Okay. Now, we move to do this. Write the degree of each of the following polynomials. Degree, this is the problem. In this given, one is 7x cube plus 5x square plus 2x minus 6. What is the degree? Here, when the power of variable is highest, where here, that is x cube, that means degree is 3. And second one, 7 minus x plus 3x square. Degree is equal to 2. Here highest power is square. That is why degree is 2. Third one, 5p minus root 3. Here variable is p, not x or y or z. Given here variable is p. What is its power? 1. That means degree, what is the degree of this given polynomial? 1. Fourth one, some constant 2. We already learned that degree of a constant term is 0. And fifth one, minus 5xy square. That is power of 1 is x and degree is, and power of y is 2, total is 3. Is the degree of this given polynomial. Problem 2. Write coefficient of x square in each of the following. Here following some polynomials are given. Coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. We have to write. First one, 15 minus 3x plus 2x square. Coefficient of x square is, what is coefficient of x square? 2. Second one, 1 minus x square. Here coefficient is minus 1. This means 1 minus 1x square. This is minus 1. This is the coefficient. Third one, pi x square minus 3x plus 5. What is the coefficient of x square? Is equal to pi. Some are written pi as pi is equal to pi. Some are written like this. Some are written like this. Root like this. Fourth one, root 2x square plus 5x plus 1. Coefficient of x square. What we are calculating? Coefficient of x square. That is root 2. Okay. Is it clear? Okay. Now, types of polynomials. Polynomials are classified in two ways. Those are types of polynomials according to degree and types of polynomials according to number of terms. Now, types of polynomials, we move to types of polynomials. According to degree. Now we move to classification of polynomials. Classification of polynomials. These are two models. One is types of polynomials according to degree. This is one model. And second one is types of polynomials according to terms. First we move to types of polynomials according to degrees. Types of polynomials according to degree. These are 6 types. Type 1, that is zero polynomial. If the degree of a polynomial is not defined, it is called a zero polynomial. basing on degree. That's why if the degree, first of all, the degree of a polynomial is not defined, it is called a zero polynomial. Example, p of x is equal to 0. In the notation, we use this notation, that is p of x. Polynomial means p of x. Sometimes we denote polynomial as y. The p of x is also equal to y. That is p of x is equal to 0, same as y is equal to 0. This is the example for zero polynomial. Second one, constant polynomial. Constant polynomial. If the degree of a polynomial is 1, is 0, first 0, is called, it is called constant polynomial. First mode is zero polynomial. Degree is not defined here. Here degree is 0. That is the main difference between zero polynomial and constant polynomial. Here in zero polynomial, degree is not defined. In constant polynomial, degree is 0. No problem. Example, px is equal to some 11 or y is equal to 11. Same, both are same. Notation is either, notation for polynomial is either px or y. Either px or y. That means px is equal to 0 or y is equal to 0. Here also px is equal to 11. Its degree is 0. Its degree is not defined. That is the main difference. This is the example for constant polynomial. Next, third one, monic polynomial. If the degree of a polynomial is 1, it is called a monic polynomial. Monic polynomial. Example, px is equal to 19x. Here power of x is 1, that's why degree of this polynomial is 1. Or y is equal to 19x, some 19x. Power of x is 1, that's why its degree is 1, that's why it is called monic polynomial. Next, fourth one, quadratic polynomial. If the degree of a polynomial is 2, it is called a quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. Okay. Quadratic polynomial. Example, some px is equal to 25x square plus 99x plus 26. Same, this is ry is equal to 25x square plus 99x plus 26. Highest power is 2 square. Square means 2. Degree of this whole polynomial is 2. Because of degree of this highest power of x is 2. That's why degree of polynomial is 2. Therefore, it is called quadratic polynomial. And fifth one, cubic polynomial. if the degree of a polynomial is 3, it is called a cubic polynomial. If the degree is 3. Example, some 36 x cube plus 5x square plus 19x plus 126. Here highest power is cube, cube means 3, its degree is 3, that's why it is called cubic polynomial. Okay, next sixth one, nth degree polynomial, etc. Cubic polynomial, etc. Nth degree polynomial or polynomial of both are same, degree n. Definition is, if the degree of a polynomial is n, more than 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever it may be, it is called a cubic, a polynomial of degree n, not cubic, or nth degree polynomial. Nth degree polynomial or polynomial of degree n. Polynomial of degree n or nth degree polynomial, both are same, either this to that or that to this. Okay. Example is, example means general form of the polynomial. General form of the polynomial. Once again, we write the general form of the polynomial: an x power n plus a n minus 1 x power n minus 1 plus a n minus 2 x power n minus 2 plus etc. a1x plus etc. plus a1x plus a0. This is the nth degree polynomial or polynomial of degree n. Polynomial of degree n or nth degree polynomial, both are same. Okay, this is types of polynomials of one model, that is according to degree. Next one is types of polynomials according to terms. According to terms. Now, types of polynomials. To number of terms. These are 4 types. First one is monomial. A polynomial with a single term is called monomial. Example, some 18x, only one term we have, then it is called monomial. Or another example, some 126y, this is with variable x, this is with variable y, and some constant before the variable. Here 18 is constant, here is 126 is coefficient. Okay, these two are examples for monomials. So many examples are there, of course. Next, binomial. A polynomial with 2 terms is called binomial. A polynomial with one term, single term or one term is called monomial. with two terms is binomial. Example 9x plus 13y, some 9x plus 13y, and some 25x plus 8y. This is one binomial, and this is another binomial. And the third one is trinomial. A polynomial with three terms is called trinomial. Example 6x plus 14y plus some 20z, 6x plus 14y plus 20z. Here terms are 1, 2, 3. 6x is one term, 14y is another term, and 13z is the third term. So this is trinomial. Next, multinomial. Hereafter we use multinomial. Fourth, fifth, sixth, etc. A polynomial with more than three terms is called a multinomial. More than three terms, 4 terms, 5 terms, or 6 terms, or 7 terms, whatever it may be. Example 25x square, this is one term, 19x second term, 52xy third term, some 46y fourth term, and then fifth term, etc. This is multinomial. These are the two models for types of polynomials. According to degree is 1 and according to terms. Now think, discuss, and write. We move to think, discuss, and write. Some question is here. Some problem. How many terms a cube of degree 3, that is degree 3 cube polynomial with one variable can have? Give examples. Again, see the question. How many terms a cube? How many terms a cube polynomial? Cubic polynomial with one variable can have. That means a cubic polynomial solution. A cubic polynomial can have at most 4 terms. Example 2x cube plus 8x square minus 11x plus 16. This is a cubic polynomial having at most 4 terms. That means maximum 4 terms. Another example for just a cubic polynomial is 5x cube plus 8. It is also a cubic polynomial. Why? Because the degree of this polynomial is 3. That's why it is cubic polynomial. But at most means maximum 4 terms a cubic polynomial with variable can have. That is the solution for this problem. Now we move to try these. This is the last concept for today, that is try these. One problem. Write a polynomial with 2 terms in variable x. Solution 8x plus 45 x square. We write 8x first sometimes, 45x square sometimes. There is no restriction or no problem. Write a polynomial with two terms. Here two terms are APS, that's all. That is important. Either 8x is first one and 45x square is first one. There is no difference from this. Next, problem 2. How can you write a polynomial with 15 terms in variable p? Here variable is changed. P, some p in the place of x. Sometimes we use y, sometimes we may use z. Here he asked a variable as p. That means how can you write a polynomial with 15 terms in variable p? That means the solution is in the general form model, this is a14 p power 14 plus a13 p power 13 plus a12 p power 12 plus etc. plus a1p plus a0. This is the solution for how can you write a polynomial with 15 terms in variable p. Here this is p is variable, not x or y. If he asks the variable is p or z, sometimes he may ask the variable t. We have to write in that variable only. That's all. Okay, once again, before completion my class, the general form of a polynomial. Once again, general form of a polynomial. That is an x power n. In generally we write in x. If you want to write in p or any other variable, it is also very easy to write. Plus a n minus 1 x power n minus 1 plus a n minus 2 x power n minus 2 plus a n minus 3 x power n minus 3 plus etc. plus a1x plus a0. This is the general form of a polynomial. From this we derive all these polynomials of degree 3, 2, monic or etc. Okay. Afterwards, then the next we start exercise 2.1 from polynomial.